The London boundary mark is surrounded by dragons, which are the most obvious and visible. If you follow them, they can take you all over the city. This is their story. The dragon boundary marks are cast iron statues of dragons on metal or stone plinths that mark the boundaries of the City of London. The dragons are painted silver with details of their wings and tongue picked out in red. The dragon stands on its two rear legs with the right foreleg raised and the left foreleg holding a shield which bears the City of London's coat of arms, painted in red and white. The design is based on two large dragon sculptures 7 feet high, which were mounted above the entrance to the coal exchange on Lower Thames Street. Those cast iron dragons were erected as dragon boundary marks in October 1963 in Temple Gardens on Victoria Embankment, designed by the city architect J.B. Bunning and made by London founder Dewar in 1849. The Corporation of London's Street Committee selected the statues as the model for boundary markers for the city in 1964 in preference to the fiercer dragon by C.B. Birch at Temple Bar on Fleet Street. Temple Bar Dragon is a different breed to the other dragons. It stands guard over the boundary between the City of London and the City of Westminster. The Temple Bar Dragon looks rather more fierce than the others. It is the tallest of all the dragons and has a very gothic look to it. Unlike the other boundary dragon, it is black and not silver. There are two replicas of the Coal Exchange Dragon at the south end of London Bridge, two on High Holborn, and single replicas on Aldgate High Street, Bishopsgate, Moorgate, Aldersgate Street, Farringdon Street, and at the south end of Blackfriars Bridge. Dragons of classical legend are associated with guarding, such as the golden apples in the Garden of the Hesperides. A host of dragon-slaying saints are associated with the beast, St. George being the most pertinent to England and especially the City of London. At the heart of London are two cities, the City of London and the City of Westminster. The City of London is the ancient part of London that was once known as the Roman city of Londinium. It was established by the Romans in 55 BC. The city, a square mile, is a political and social entity unto itself. The size of the city was constrained by a defensive perimeter wall known as London Wall, which was built by the Romans in the late 2nd century to protect their strategic port city. The London Wall had a number of gates around the outside that led to important Roman roads leading to other towns in the country. Some of the gates, though now long gone, are remembered by the areas or roads where the gates stood being named after them. Despite the trend for dominant structures on the London skyline, the dragons remain as a link to the old city.